Welcome, Park Troopers, to another episode of Theme Park War. For those of you joining us for the first time, welcome to the war. I'm Brian.
I'm Juan.
Juan for Team Universal over here is a little salty right now, and I'm going to tell you why. As you probably have heard, this past week Disney has purchased 21st Century Fox for a staggering $52.4 billion. For the full details on what transpired, we put a link in the comments below. If I could illustrate what's going on a battle map, this is a huge strategic move for the Walt Disney Company. It's like conquering land that Universal was using as a strategic point in order to better attack them. This is a major blow to Team Uni as it raises questions to other IPs such as The Simpsons, Fantastic Four, and X-Men. Do we now have another layer in the agreement like we have with Universal and Disney with Marvel?
We know Universal was also courting the 21st Century Fox. As a counterattack, I do want Universal to grab park rights for Warner Brothers, Sony, and Lionsgate. All those parks have parks overseas, but not in the USA. I think this is the only way Universal can continue to fight with Disney because the mouse now has more arsenal. With Warner Brothers, Universal can stop paying rights to them for Harry Potter, take over Looney Tunes, and have other IPs such as DC Comics. Lionsgate really doesn't have much, but I want them to secure the partnership in case they do strike oil like they did with the Hunger Games.
I just want to reflect on how big this is for Disney. Now, when they bought Marvel, they bought it for $4 billion, and look what they've already done with it. They've put the expansion of the Marvel Universe into their parks, and that was for $4 billion. Now, 21st Century Fox, that deal was $52.4 billion. So that's a huge price tag for this acquisition. Now, imagine what they're going to do with it. It's really mind-boggling. Some have speculated that it's going to really help their streaming service that's coming in 2019 to help them compete with Netflix. But this could also have a great deal to do with the park. So we'll have to see.
As much as this pains me to do this, when major news like this breaks, we have to automatically award that team with a point. These points don't require a battle because they are such a hard hit that they blindside the opposition. So, without further ado, here you go, Disney.
Battle tally up to 1-1, so we're now tied. Universal last week won the battle for who does park security better, and now we won with Team Disney this week. I know this week we were actually supposed to talk about who does Christmas better, Disney or Universal, but with news like this, we definitely just had to talk about the acquisition of 21st Century. Luckily, next week, our episodes typically come out on Mondays, and that's actually Christmas. So what a better day to talk about who does Christmas and the holidays better than that. So we'll release that episode next week. So I leave you with this question, Park Troopers. How do you think Disney will use 21st Century Fox to compete against Universal? Was it solely just for a strategic move for the upcoming streaming service that they have? Or was it for a little bit more, dealing with the parks? Leave your comments below.
Don't forget to hit the notification bell for alerts from our newest videos. Feel free to check us out on our social media sites for more in-depth debates and other posts we may make. Thanks again for joining us on this battle, Park Troopers. Until next Monday, I'm Juan.
And I'm Brian.
This has been Theme Park Wars. Over and out.
I got something for you. Go Disney!